What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Pray that everyone is well, that you're all doing good on this Thursday. I actually expected this weather to be far worse than it was. I had planned and already set in my mind that I was going to take the day. I was looking forward to a snow day, but we didn't get a snow day, but I still decided to take the day because I am literally and utterly exhausted. I was just realizing that I spend so much time and so much of my energy like pouring outwardly that I have very little time to just really focus inwardly. And so I decided to take today to just really do some of those some self-care things that doesn't require me to exert my energy outwardly. And one of the things that I have been wanting to do and have kind of started and just kind of finished today was creating what they call a dopamine menu. And if you're not familiar with the dopamine menu, it's just a menu that you create similar to a menu that you would find in a restaurant, but it's filled with things that you can do that bring you joy. Things that you can do from like one that takes 1 minute of your time up to an hour or more. And you kind of lay it out just like you would see a menu. And so I just wanted to share with you guys what I created. It was really simple. I actually built it out in Canva, printed it, laid it on some cardstock, ran it through a laminator, and then use a lot of washi tape and string, child, to put it together. But I think it came out pretty cool, and I'm really excited about it and really excited to share. So instead of calling it a dopamine menu, because I really don't like that name, dopamine, I don't know, it just sounds weird. And it is a word, but I just don't like it. Anyway, I decided to call mine the centering place, which is my restaurant, right, where I go to get nourished. That's a beautiful way to say it. Where I go to get nourishment that lasts from it, or that costs anywhere from a minute to over an hour of my time. And so, starting off, I just have this image that I took a couple of years ago that I really like. This was me doing like I guess a bit of a yoga pose. I don't know. Real yogis may say, "Girl, you was just squatting," but it feels yoga for me. It was yoga enough for me. And so I just took this image and did a reflective kind of, played around with it a little bit. For some reason, I actually created it in color, but for some reason, my printer did not want to print in color. So everything is black and white, which is fine. But nonetheless, printed it out. Using this picture, the title, and then I wanted to have a scripture on there, something that really reflected what I was feeling and what I need, and just something to kind of keep my mind anchored on, or even to anchor this whole idea of a dopamine menu, right? And I went to Proverbs 4:23, and it says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life." And so that's the idea, is really just to guard my heart, making sure that my mind, that there is peace, that there is subtle, like that I am settled, that I am not anxious, that I am not overburdened, that I'm none of those things, but that my heart is just at peace and that I'm anchored. And so that's the outside of it. I'll come back and talk a little bit about some of the bedazzle that I put on there, but I want to share with you guys the inside and some of the items that I actually put on my menu. So on the inside, here's the catering or the centering place menu, and it's broken down by drinks, appetizers, a la carte. We have entrees, sides, and dessert. So that's how it's broken down, just like you would look at a real menu. And the idea, the drinks are joyful activities that I can do for 1 to 3 minutes. And here are some of the activities you guys can see. And I'm sorry that it's janky. I'm literally doing this on my phone. I didn't charge my camera and stuff, so literally doing this on my phone. But here are some of the activities that I can do under the category of drinks, which are joyful activities that only takes 1 to 3 minutes of my time. I can pray in the spirit. I can do breathing exercises, the 7-4-7. If you're not familiar with that, it's like you breathe in for 7 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, and you breathe it out for 7 seconds. Sometimes people flip it. They inhale for 4, hold it for 7, exhale for 4. So you can do it however, whatever your breathing exercise is. For me, it's the 7-4-7. You can do a stream of conscious journaling. You can do a mindful journaling. If you don't know the difference between a stream of conscious journaling and a mindful journaling, it literally is like what it says. Stream of conscious is where you just put your pen or your pen to paper and you just write whatever's on your heart without thinking too hard, without trying to process it. Mindful journaling obviously is writing with an intention, and so you're really you're mindful about what you're writing. I do both. I love stream of conscious journaling. Sometimes there's things on my heart that I just can't even find the words for, and so when I just surrender to my stream of consciousness and just write, it's always so therapeutic. So I encourage you guys to do that if you've never tried that before. It is very much therapeutic. Another thing you can do is a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 census exercise, and that's where you just like 5. You have to name 5 or 5 things that you see, right? 4 things that you hear, 3 things that you can touch, 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste or whatever. So you just kind of do an exercise like that. The tapping exercises, the senses exercising, and the breathing exercises are all things that I've learned through therapy, and they have been incredibly beneficial. So that's the drink part, 1 to 3 minutes. Next, I have the appetizers, which is like 5 to 10 minutes. And you'll notice that some of the activities kind of cross all of these. Like it's just a matter of the amount of time that I want to do whatever the activity is. So for example, pray. Like I pray up here. You can do a quick 1 to 3 minute prayer. I can do a longer prayer for 5 to 10 minutes. Stream of consciousness journaling is under both. I can do that for a short amount of time. I can do it longer. Regular mindful journaling. So all these are all some of the things that I can do, for a longer amount of time. Up here I have meditate for 1 to 3 minutes, but then you'll see an appetizer. I have guided meditation for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not really a big fan of guided meditation, but sometimes it helps me to get settled as well. So if I wanted to do a 5 to 10 minute guided meditation, I can do that. And there are a lot of apps that you can do that under as well, or you can just go to YouTube, find a guided meditation video and do that under there as well. But those are just some of the things that you can do. I got stretching under here as well. I can stretch for 5 to 10 minutes. That's, not something that you wouldn't, necessarily see. One of my favorite things, again, is to drink coffee, to drink a cup of tea, or to make some matcha. You guys know, if you follow me, you know that I love tea, mostly coffee and matcha. Those are some of the things that I absolutely love. Fun fact, though, about each of these things, except for tea, I get to drink tea a little bit more if I want to, but I don't usually drink tea that often. But the fun fact about the matcha and the coffee is that I only get to drink that on the weekend. So throughout the weekday, I'm not drinking matcha or coffee. So on the weekend, I kind of splurge, and that's kind of my cheat, is to have some matcha or have some coffee, because I don't do it every day. I could put on here fry an egg, because you guys know I love a good fried egg. I'm probably about to fry my egg right now. Anyway, the a la carte. These are things that you can do for 15 to 20 minutes. And some of the things that's different is I can do a word puzzle. I can read. That's something that I enjoy doing. I can scroll social media. I can watch a YouTube video or a vlog. Those are some of the things that I can do that that I can do for 15 to 20 minutes. I can listen to meditation music. So unlike doing a guided meditation, I can listen to meditation music, which is also helps me to meditate and helps to settle me as well. And typically, if I'm listening to meditation music, I am probably like doing something else at the same time. So I might be listening to meditation music as I am playing a game a game like on my phone or something like that. But meditation music definitely helps to settle me. Then we'll move over here, and I'm sorry I'm going through this so quickly. I just don't want to take up too much time. But then over here to entrees, and I don't have this in any particular order, because you'll notice the entrees are things that I can do for an hour or more. And some of the things that I have on there is to read, is to do a Bible study, is to take a bath, play a video game, watch a movie, go to a movie, go out to a restaurant, share wine with friends or loved one or friends. Go out for drinks or dessert, have an outdoor movie night, or go to the movies, or have a movie night at home. Or I can do aromatherapy, which is something that I have started practicing more intentionally So at the top of the year, I was saying, or even before the new year, I was saying that I needed to get me a wind down wind down. Oh God, what is the word? Um, like just a like go to bed routine and a wake up routine. And so aromatherapy is one of those things that I do as my wind down routine as I'm preparing to go to bed. And it's been really helpful. But these are things that I can do that's an hour or more. Next up, I can look on my size menu. If I see it, I have 20 to 30 minutes to just say, okay, I want to do something. And the 20 to 30 minutes, this is what I really do. Like when I come home from work and I say, okay, I need 30 minutes. Like just give me a minute. I'll come home and I'll find something to do just to help unwind from the day and from the traffic and all that stuff. And if I wanted to do something, I can do stream of conscious journaling. Again, you see that throughout most of my options. I can read, I can watch an episode of a favorite sitcom, I can watch a YouTube video or a vlog. I can do some mindful journaling. I can pray, meditate, I can write. And when I say the difference between like journaling and writing, when I'm talking about writing, I'm talking about more of my creative endeavors, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Some of the book projects that I'm working on, I can write in that way, or I can paint, or I can draw. I think I have sculpting somewhere, and I think I have sculpting. Where's sculpting? Because sculpting takes a lot longer. Is it on here? Child, I'm gonna have to re-update this thing because I'm missing stuff already. But oh yeah, up here, my hour over, I was like create. So I said draw, write, paint, or sculpt. Okay. And then with the dessert, these are things that I can do for 30 to 45 minutes. And things like this, I can walk on my treadmill. I can cook a waffle. You guys know I love a good waffle. I can do some scrapbook journaling. Again, I can draw, meditate, pray, journal, scroll social media. So these are just some of the things that I really enjoy doing. And so just to be able to put it in this menu has been a lot of fun to create and a lot of fun to think through as well. And then the back of the menu, I just have that same image that I have on the front. And then the centering place is the same thing that's on there. And I did 2025 because this is the year I created it. And let me really quickly just show you some of the things. I think just talk through how I put it together. So again, created the image and all the layout in Canva, printed it on a regular white 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, trimmed the paper down to the size that I wanted it, because this is, I think, like 7 by 10. So it's not 8.5 by 11. It might be 8.5 by 11 with all the other, all this other stuff on it. But I think I printed it like a 7 by 10. And then I use a lot of all right, so I printed it on a white sheet of paper, trimmed the paper down to put it on this brown cardstock. Took the cardstock in the paper, put it together. I did the front cover in the first side of the menu, laminated that in the same sheet of laminating paper. Did the back cover in the second half of the menu, laminated that in the same sheet of paper. So I used 4 sheets of paper, 4 sheets of white paper, 2 sheets of the brown cardstock, 2 sheets of the laminated paper, because I took the white paper pages and put them down on the cardstock and then ran them through the laminate. Hope that makes sense. And then I don't know if you guys can see this little brown strip right here. I actually used that to tape the pages, the white pages down to the cardstock. And then once I ran it through the laminating machine, I actually taped them together. So you can see this little strip of tape right here. That's a thicker tape that I used to just kind of tape it together. So I laid them. Let me see if I can show you. I laid the pages down this way, took a thick strip of tape, ran it through the back, where I taped these two together, leaving a little bit of space so that a little bit of gap in between them so that I can fold it with ease. And then I took some of this washi tape, which I got, I don't know how long ago. This was like a really cool washi tape that I got from a series, and I cannot remember because it was so many years ago. And I just took that to lay it on top just to make it a little more decorative, a little more... because I mean, I like the tape that I use because it is decorative, but it really wasn't the colors that I wanted. So I thought this would be cuter just with these little girls, these women. And you can kind of see the tape behind that because this is just washi tape. So it's super thin. So you can see these designs, whatever. That's the original tape that I use. And then a washi tape on top of that. The same series, and I can't remember what it was, had these tapes as well. And this is just like a string of, or a spool of washi tape that I used on here as well. Is that spool? Child, just some washi tape, a roll of washi tape that had just different little sayings on there, playing like a boss. I'm just really busy. And then I had like a string of pearls, like a sticky string of pearls. And all this is from scrapbooking. And I just took that, like this is one whole string. And I just took that, peeled the tape from behind it and laid it down like so, just to give it a little more dimension. Speaking of dimension, I don't know why this washi tape keeps coming up. I'm gonna have to find another way to get this to stay down. And I did the same thing, same washi tapes throughout, just little, and this was the same tape that I used here, but I did this on top of the laminated page, so it's a little more, you can kind of see it a little bit better. But I did that to hold this down because for some reason this just keep popping up, so we'll figure it out. And did the same thing here. Same little stickies. I'm just really busy. Hey, you rock. Playing like a boss. It really should be Friday. Those were the stickers that came in that stream or was a roll of tape. What else? Oh, and then this. I actually knew I wanted to put. I cannot think of his name. Oh, it's right there on me. I can't think of it. I knew I wanted to put this in here, this little charm. And so I took string and wrapped it around, and because the string was too short, so I had to tie it together and then put this on here so that it can kind of hang around or hang on the menu. But I really like this. This kind of represents what I'm feeling and what I was going for as well. And then you guys seen the back cover, the same deal with the washi tape just to cover the other tape. You guys can see the string hanging from the side where I had to tie it. So that's that. Then I put 2025. I think I already pointed that out. And then I put some more of the same pearl detail on there. So that is my dopamine menu, aka the centering place. This is where I go to do the things that bring me joy. That gives energy back to myself. I think the key for me is trying to not exert my energy so outwardly, but trying to use it inwardly as well to I guess, to nourish and nurture myself. And so that's why, this is called a menu, because it really is about doing things that's nurturing to your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul. And that's what I created. So if you guys are interested in making one, I would encourage you, like you can go online and look at them and, see how other people have done them. But I just really wanted to share. I was showing Babe and he was like, are you going to share this with people? I said, I don't know. Obviously it's for me, but I think to encourage anybody that might want to do one, just wanted to encourage you that it's a really cool thing to do. So just wanted to share. Anyway, hopefully you like it. If you make one, I would love to see it. So definitely share it if you can. I don't know how, but definitely let me know. I would love to see it. And if you are not following this channel, I actually encourage you to, follow it. I just do a lot of things creatively, a lot of things with fashion and all the things that just was trying to find a space in the world on the internets that allow me to just be expressive of myself and to share myself and create community. So that's the goal. But if you're interested in doing a dopamine menu, definitely check it out. There are probably other videos where people are literally going through the process. I didn't do that because, again, it was just about feeding myself. And I feel like if I was doing this on camera, it would just been too much energy exerted outwardly. And so just wanted to share, the final product with you guys. And I absolutely love it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thanks for letting me interrupt your day. And thanks for, watching the video. So blessings, guys.